Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So this video is going to be like a handler ratings. So not long ago I did ratings for my dog, so I rated him in different sections, and I thought it'd be quite nice to maybe do like a self-assessment and sort of rate myself in 5 different areas. My NASDO question for this video is, what is the youngest age your dog can enroll on the NASDO training program? In the comments below, let me know what is the youngest age a dog can enroll on the NASDO training program. And the first section I'm going to rate myself on is commitment. So this is commitment to the job, commitment to the dog, commitment to the industry. And I've given myself 7 out of 10 for that. Now, the reason it's not as high is I feel that there are people that are more committed to me, whether that's they train their dog more than me, whether that's they're maybe trainee trainers trying to become trainers, so they're trying to build the industry by becoming a trainer and making sure that the people that go through the NASDO get trained the right way, and once they've passed their NASDO that they do train the right way. And I would say that in this job, when I'm working like my normal working hours, I am 100% committed to the job. I try and do it to the best of my ability. I am committed to that, but maybe when I'm away from the working hours, maybe I don't train my dog as much as other people. I still do, but maybe I don't do it as much. And at the moment I'm not looking at becoming a trainee trainer to become a trainer, but I feel like my commitment to maybe the industry is doing what I'm doing with the YouTube stuff, so making it easier for people to find out about how to go about it the right way, to make sure people don't go the wrong way about doing stuff. And maybe my commitment to the industry is maybe opening people's eyes to the right way to do it, maybe opening their eyes to what we actually do, that we're not just people that have these attack dogs that just want to try and kill everyone, that we just sit around and do nothing. We actually do a lot of training. I was speaking to someone the other day and they said that even people when they go to court, the judges and lawyers and that, they don't understand the training that we go through. They don't understand the commitment that we do to stuff. They just see us as people with these dangerous dogs. Now, knowledge is obviously the book side of it, but also maybe like the experience of the working side of it, and I'll give myself 6 out of 10 for that. And the reason I gave myself 6 out of 10 for that is that I'd say my book knowledge is okay. It's not exceptional, it's okay. The reason that I do maybe my NASDO questions and things like that is I keep training myself as well, keep reminding myself, keep going over questions. But I'd say because I'm only sort of 8-9 months into this job, I don't have maybe the knowledge of experience of certain things that happen on site, certain different things that happen that through experience of doing this job you'll pick up and your knowledge will become a lot better. I'd say that I picked up certain things at training when I was learning, because I was someone that was always asking questions and trying to find out a lot about it. But I'd say my knowledge is about 6 out of 10, but with experience could possibly start coming up to maybe 7, 8, nearer 9s in a few years time. Now, appearance I've given myself 8 out of 10. I'd say that I dress reasonably well. I think that I look smart when I turn up to work. Maybe my boots aren't as clean. I know lots of handlers that they polish their boots and things like that. I do obviously clean my boots, and through working they just get muddy again, so maybe I don't put as much effort into maybe my boots as some other people, but then my boots aren't the same as others. Mine are just like trainer boots that are still good for the job, but they're not the £160 pair of boots that you have to maintain with polish, dubbing and all that kind of stuff. But I'd say my overall appearance, my clothes are clean, and my dog's clean. My dog's appearance always looks good. I'd say in terms of the van, the cage and that, my setup from the outlook, from an appearance point of view, I feel is pretty good. And when I turn up, I'm ready. I look like I'm ready to work. I'm not turning up and needing to get changed. When I turn up, I look as if I'm ready to work. My high vis, I feel that makes me look a little bit more professional as a tactical one. I've got a number of leads, so all my leads always look like I've got some spares, things like that. So yeah, I'd say my appearance is pretty good. 8 out of 10 I think is quite fair. Maybe losing a few marks on some people that dub and polish their boots and things like that. So my setup, this is like the van. So I've given myself 6 out of 10 for that. And I would say that my setup is good, but as a dog handler, it's quite basic. So I've got everything that I really need, but there are certain people that have maybe transits that have maybe like a desk, they have a comfy chair, maybe somewhere that they can sort of lay down. They have kettles, they have generators, they may have a microwave, things like that, and that's not something I've got. So yeah, I've got everything that I need, but maybe there is them steps up that people could basically live in their vans for a week, 2 weeks, just by having the setup of like kettle, microwave, somewhere they can sleep if they need to, and different things like that. So I'd say my setup is okay, it's quite basic, but I've got everything that I need. And the last one is approachability. Now, I feel like I'm quite an approachable person. I've given myself 9 out of 10 for that, because I feel as if anyone could approach me with questions, talk to me, whatever it is. I approach a lot of people, but I'd say that the relationship I've got with workers, with my boss, with my trainer, with the people that turn up to training, I feel like they can come up and talk to me, and I feel like they do come up and talk to me because they feel I'm approachable. So I'd say approachability is obviously quite an important one in this job, because a bit like, let's say, like a Sky engineer. So you speak to Sky to get your Sky television. It's the engineer that comes to site that is the face of the company. They're the people that you actually see. So with this job, I feel it's important to be approachable, because in terms of the client, they deal with someone in the office, but on a day-to-day basis, you're the person that they see. And the same as a lot of companies, that people will take the people that they see as a look on the company. So I feel like it's important to be approachable, to be able to talk to people, let them ask you questions, you answer, and then feel like they get something out of it. So approachability is important because you are the face of the company, someone that the client sees on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like I'm pretty good at that, and hopefully other people think that as well. So my overall score is 36 out of 50, which I would say is pretty fair, is quite where I am at the moment. Maybe setup and knowledge will be 2 things that I can improve on as with experience, and maybe when I start getting into, not getting into it a bit more, but maybe if I start doing shifts where I've not got long between, and maybe I can just stay over during the day. Not that I'm probably going to do that, but I'd say that knowledge and setup are the things that I can improve on. The other things will come. Commitment, like I say, there's only so much you can be committed because you still have an outside life. But I feel like my commitment, some of my commitment is YouTube, and maybe bringing it out to people's eyes of who we are, what we kind of do, just the actual training that we go through, and we're not just untrained people with dangerous dogs. I'd like to know from your side of the camera, do you reckon I've been fair? Do you reckon I've maybe marked myself down, maybe marked myself too high in certain things? So I'll be quite interested in the comments if people that have been watching my videos for a long time, how you think I've scored myself. And the answer to my NASDO question for this video of what is the youngest age a dog can enrol in the NASDO training program, it is 1 year old. So the moment your dog is 1 year old, you can enrol it on the NASDO program. Now you can still do your obedience and like your prey drive, that kind of stuff, maybe a little bit of search work. You can do that before the NASDO, obviously, but once the NASDO starts, that's when like the bite stuff comes in and like the proper training comes in. So like I say, before 1 you can still do your obedience, like don't do no obedience and then turn up and sign up for your NASDO. Do your obedience the same as you would for a normal dog. Maybe do some light search and some prey drive stuff, but then when the dog turns 1, that's when you can enroll it into the NASDO training program. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Any comments down below would be appreciated, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.